most that I could under the circumstances in terms of taking up the rubble. Yes, it was a whole heap of concrete and... We heard stuff on the radio letting us know, well, possibly we'll be getting some bad weather, but nobody expected what we got. The night of Maria, it was a night that will live with me in infamy. It was just mayhem.
Can you hear her? Can you hear her? Listen. One thing that I noticed during the hurricane, and a lot of people experienced that, was the pressure. Like, you know, like when you're in a plane, and the plane goes up, and then there is like the pop in your ears. That's exactly what we experienced during the hurricane.
Maria's not too happy, but she sent Joe. Joe fucked up, man. I need to get to sea to make sure that my parents are safe. Or if they need any assistance. So I gotta go. Who go breakfast? Are you there, Kali? You waiting? That's right. I mean, what you saying, brothers?
For you to get any supplies, a lot of the supermarkets were closed, the main places, so you could only get at the shops. Bobby was a real savior for St. Joseph. Curly and Turkey, yeah, those guys are cool. Is it any man that you was the only place that's open after the hurricane? For long too.
No, we never closed.
So you see Bobby is the savior. Food, drinks, supplies, everything.
For the most, what I see we struggling from is no power. And folks can't afford to buy a generator, and the folks that can afford to purchase one, they still can't afford to maintain it, like gas-wise and oil-wise and mechanically, so it's like it breaks down and then you have to get another one. And so it's like too much, it's cost-effective and like power-wise. I see like the country's getting back on track in terms of groceries and food and water and those kind of stuff, but power is really killing us and we really don't know when we're gonna get power.
The number of homes and the amount of people that were displaced, these were huge issues in this particular storm. And the same thing in Puerto Rico and Barbuda and any of these places that were hit with these huge, like kind of almost like mega storms that we've never seen before. And it's one of those things that, you know, everybody pretty much realizes it's not going to stop.
It's a regular
I finally have a solar panel system, compliments of Soulr.com. Still got to get this repaired, and running board, you know, on top of the house, still damaged. Now this fridge is connected to the solar panel outside. So that's compliments of obviously Go Solar. And then I've got it hooked up to my rig here and my inverter, and I can grab some cold water.
Have some water.
You'd like some water?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. You like cold water? Thank you. So getting back to a normal life after Maria, going solar seems to be working for me.
Yeah. So we're going down to a health center right up here. We came by this morning. They're low on fuel. Generator's about to run out. They got people waiting. There's a line. They've got a pharmacy, a dentist that comes in, a doctor. They run 24/7 and they have no lights at night. So we're getting them a cooler. We've got some other supplies, generator, and you're gonna see some healing oils, absolutely. All right. There's a couple rooms that we might put it in. We're gonna kind of see where they think it's best needed.
The other components that have arrived, which are the water purifiers, which were a big thing because early on, no one had water. Still, there are areas that don't have water from the local water company, the utility.
All right, so can you, Ashley, you want to come up with me? And where's the nurse? Are the nurses all in here? Because they're the main. Demo right here. Hello, everybody. We're with an organization called Waves for Water. We provide access to clean drinking water, right? What we have is a water filter system. So you can take water from the rain and you can take water from the river. Anything like cholera or E. coli or salmonella does not pass through the filter. Get all the stuff off the cup. And there we have it. I just filtered this water into this to drink. Would anyone like to try it? Would you like to try? You guys drink bottled water, right? It's cleaner than bottled water. Good?
Coming to the interior of the island, like I told you guys before we got up there, you notice that you see the difference. You notice the effect of the hurricane more on the interior of the island, and it still looks like the hurricane passed not too long ago. You know, it's more remote, it's harder to get supplies to. By the time you get to the town, probably the supplies have run out, so on and so forth, you know, and they face a lot of challenges.
So the other component that we brought is mesh networks, where basically they can be connected to the internet or they can exist autonomously.
When the cellular networks fail, like they did after the hurricane, in this case, people will be able to still be in contact
With each other?
with each other, let people know, you know, potentially, you know, you have the ability to let somebody know if somebody's in danger, somebody's hurt, what is the status on another part of the island that probably wouldn't get to know because a lot of the places in the island were blocked
Just
off.
Completely cut off. All right, my man. So these are all the cables, all your Ethernet, everything. I got your extras too. So I know that for these, some of these components need USB power. Some of the Raspberry Pi and things like that. So I'll bring more of these. I can get these, lots of these. Yeah.
Bring one.
Absolutely. Because these I do like, because yeah, you can charge all your phones in it.
So for the health clinic, you know, we'll be able to use it for vaccines, for insulin, and also potentially to use it to make ice. So you could
Also want to get some relief beds to people who need beds. So that's relief beds here. Get these out to people who need beds.
We're taking it one day at a time. Yeah, trying to do the little that we can in terms of rebuilding and stuff like that to see, well, how it can be put back, maybe if not in its former shape, but as close to that as possible.
That's the red bit, so you can take the red.
You guys been here, you see our culture, you see our resilient people. We ain't giving up.
kind of just the beginning, and this sort of relief efforts and these sort of technologies are going to help maybe on another island. You know, maybe again, Martinique was also, or St. Martin was also hit, so maybe it'll be Martinique, maybe it'll be Guadeloupe next time. But these sort of technologies, I think, are going to become relative and more, I guess, more applicable as time goes on, unfortunately. Maybe the damage won't be as bad, or people will begin to learn from some of the things that are actually occurring right now.
You know, you can see where you can open a business somewhere and you can maybe like build a house over there, maybe build a garage, you know, something, start a business somewhere before you couldn't see that. Yeah, it's very devastating to what happened to us, but God has His plan.